What if the thing you've been trying so hard to fix is actually the thing that's protecting you? What if overthinking isn't ruining your life, but quietly shaping it in ways most people will never understand? Not broken, not weak, just operating on a level most people never reach. You send a message, they read it, and then nothing. 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes, still nothing, and suddenly your mind starts filling in the silence. Did I say something wrong? Was that too much? Did I sound weird? Are they losing interest? And just like that, you're no longer waiting for a reply. You're inside a story your brain is writing in real time. And it's not just texting, it's everything. Before a meeting, you rehearse every possible outcome. After a conversation, you replay everything you said. Before making a decision, you imagine every possible mistake. And here's the strange part. You know you're overthinking, but you can't stop because it doesn't feel like overthinking. It feels like preparing. Most people will tell you, you think too much. You need to relax. You're making things worse. But here's the truth they don't understand. You're not thinking too much. You're thinking in layers, and most people never even reach the first one. Your brain is not malfunctioning. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do, because your brain was never built to make you happy. It was built to keep you alive. Every second, it scans your environment asking, what could go wrong? What should I be careful about? What do I need to prepare for? And if you're an overthinker, that system isn't just active, it's amplified. Let's slow this down, because something very real is happening inside your brain. There's a part of your brain called the amygdala. Its job is simple: detect danger. But here's the problem. It doesn't just react to physical threats. It reacts to emotional ones too. Rejection, embarrassment, being ignored. To your brain, those feel just as serious. And then there's your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for thinking, analyzing, solving. So when something uncertain happens, these two systems start working together. One says, something might be wrong. The other says, let me figure it out. And that's when overthinking begins. Not as a flaw, but as a response. You're not just thinking, you're simulating. If I say this, what if they react like that? What if this goes wrong? Your brain is building entire futures before reality even arrives. And here's the part no one tells you. That's not weakness. That's advanced prediction. But if you go deeper, you'll see something else. You're not afraid of the situation. You're afraid of the feeling behind it, not the message, but the possibility of rejection. Not the decision, but the possibility of regret. Not the conversation, but the possibility of embarrassment. So your brain does something powerful. It tries to get there first. But this is where it turns, because the more you try to think your way out of pain, the more your brain believes there is danger. And when the brain senses danger, it doesn't slow down. It speeds up. More thoughts, more analysis, more scenarios, until you're no longer solving anything. You're just looping. Imagine this. You're about to post something online. You write it, then rewrite it, then rewrite it again. What if people judge this? What if it sounds stupid? What if no one cares? And after all that thinking, you don't post it at all. Not because it wasn't good, but because your brain tried to protect you from a feeling that might never happen. Overthinking gives you something incredibly convincing: the illusion of control. It tells you, if I think enough, I'll be safe. If I prepare enough, I won't get hurt. But life doesn't work like that. You can't predict everything. You can't avoid every mistake. You can't escape every uncomfortable emotion. And the more you try, the more exhausted you become. So here's the shift most people never realize. Overthinking is not the problem. Fighting it is. Because that same system, the one that overwhelms you, is also the one that allows you to see deeper, feel more, understand people in ways others can't. The problem isn't that your mind is too much. The problem is you were never taught how to guide it. So instead of using it as a tool, it became something that controls you. But what if it was never meant to be turned off? Only redirected. So maybe you don't need to stop overthinking. Maybe you just need to understand it. Because the moment you stop fighting your mind and start working with it, something changes. Not outside, but inside. And in the next video, we're going to explore something most people completely miss. Why the people who overthink the most are often the ones who quietly win in life, not despite their mind, but because of it.